We are here with Chef Christopher Gross of Christopher's and Crush Lounge with his gazpacho recipe. Is this your first time in our new kitchen?
Yes, it is.
What do you think?
It looks wonderful.
It does.
Yeah.
We've got stoves that work, we've got big refrigerators, and we're going to show how we decorated it all.
I can never say the stoves didn't work before, though.
You didn't say
No,
that?
never mind.
Yeah,
yes,
you did.
I did, yeah. That's when you would push and hit me with saying...
Exactly.
Quiet,
Don't tell
quiet.
everybody. So we are making a gazpacho with a twist.
Now, we've made something like this before on the program, but this is something different. About a couple of months ago, I got a phone call saying, my chef at home won't do this dinner for Martha Stewart. Will you come and do it?
What?
So
I want to know why the chef at home wouldn't do it.
Because well, she pushes chefs around
Okay.
like maybe you do.
Okay.
I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
So you cooked for Martha Stewart?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So, but we had to do something a little different. So one of the things was a gazpacho, and the client wanted it served in a glass. So
Okay.
I was thinking of something kind of different to do. So we did sort of a deconstructed gazpacho, and this is used for so many things. I think on one time on the program we used it to make martinis.
The gazpacho?
Uh-huh. So what we do is like we squeeze the tomatoes out, and we're going to chop them up, and we're going to make a puree.
Okay.
Out of them.
So you want all the seeds and the juicy stuff out?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we want to save the juice, so you distracted me. So we want to save the juice, and we just squeeze all this out, throw them into the blender, and all I did was take the core out of the tomato, you know, the little stem part.
So
right in here?
I don't think I've ever had gazpacho. It's served cold, right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So it's just basically a tomato puree with a little garlic, and we got some garlic over here. And you know the easiest way to peel if you got a bunch of garlic?
I have no idea.
Just take it all and just kind of break it up, and with the shells, you know, the skin's still on, just put it into like a big plastic cup and put your hand over it or cover over it and just start shaking it.
Really?
And then the skin comes right off.
See, I love these little shortcuts that you have.
But this here, we're just pureeing this. And the reason we're pureeing it, we're going to puree with a piece of garlic there. And it's going to make just kind of a red color, liquidy sauce.
Where did gazpacho come from? Is it a Spanish?
Spanish. There's Gazpacho Andaluz that is from an area of Spain.
Okay.
And that's about all I can tell you,
That's
since
okay.
I mostly do French food.
Exactly. But you know what? You think outside the box, so that's good.
So,
and my guess is this is a very healthy recipe with all those tomatoes and the bell pepper.
well,
and the
you know,
cucumber.
tomatoes, once they become cooked, become a lot more healthy.
Really? Okay.
So,
Because so many things, once you cook them, they're not as healthy.
yes, I don't know, it's supposed to be antioxidants or something like that. So here we're putting just a little piece of garlic in there, and I'm going to dry my hands off. And then, if you'll just pass it over, I'm just going to...
This?
Yeah, it's got a little water. It's not hot.
Making sure it's
I
not
wouldn't
hot.
burn you. So I'm just putting just a little in here, so it's going to puree a little bit better.
The hot water, or warm water, or just water?
Water.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to turn this on, and let's see here, variable. Always have the fear that I'm going to turn it on, everything's going to shoot out
No,
the
I
top.
have that fear too. We've had that happen. That's a great blender. Look how quick that did that.
Oh, it does a great job.
What kind of blender is that? A Vita Prep. Vita Prep.
Vita, yeah.
Vita Prep. Okay, I was right the first time.
So here we got that. So we did this to save the seeds, and then we put it in here.
So far it's tomato soup.
So far it's tomato soup.
Okay.
But here's the thing that happens. Let's see here where I got some heat. Here's the thing that happens. Once this starts cooking, it separates. And you get the raft that comes up to the top. That's this puree right here.
Okay.
And that we've strained. And then you get a clear broth that comes to the bottom. Sort of an amber broth.
So what do we want?
We want both.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is take the amber broth and we're going to put it into our martini glass with our vegetable garnish for the gazpacho. And I got some cucumbers. I'll show you how I dice them up and stuff. And
are we going to do this in the next segment?
we can, whatever you want.
Yeah, because it's hard to explain what, I mean, I know you're explaining it, but I can't seem to get a visual of it.
That's
so
okay, that's all right.
I know.
We understand. We'll go a little slower.
Go a little slower for me. Okay, so when we come back, we're going to do step 2 of the gazpacho.
Step 2.
And then we've got some
Some breadsticks to make, and then
Yes.
the assembly of everything.
Perfect. All right.